RuPaul's Drag Race isn't just about fierce looks and lip-sync battles, it's also been a powerful space for self-discovery. Over the years, several queens have walked into the workroom thinking they were just drag artists, only to later realize their journey was about something much deeper, embracing their true gender identity. For some, drag was the gateway to realizing they were trans women, while others found comfort in identifying as non-binary or gender fluid. From Jinkx Monsoon, who came out as non-binary before later embracing her trans identity, to Bosco, who publicly transitioned during Drag Race Season 14, these queens have used their platforms to live authentically and inspire others. Now, let's dive into their stories, starting with the legendary Jinkx Monsoon. Ready? Before we begin, I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers, and I'd love for you to be part of the journey. If you love RuPaul's Drag Race, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update, a lip sync, or a behind-the-scenes moment. Jinkx Monsoon. Jinkx Monsoon entered the Drag Race universe as a quirky, lovable underdog on Season 5. Quickly winning over fans with her sharp wit, impeccable comedic timing, and signature vintage aesthetic. From battling through Michelle Visage's critiques to outsmarting the infamous Rolaskatox alliance, Jinkx didn't just survive, she thrived, snatching the crown and solidifying herself as one of the most beloved winners in Drag Race history. But Jinkx's most powerful transformation came off the stage. In 2017, Jinkx publicly came out as non-binary, sharing that they had always felt a fluid connection with gender, but didn't quite have the words for it earlier in life. Over the years, as they became more comfortable with their identity, they began openly discussing their experiences with gender fluidity and queerness, helping to pave the way for greater visibility within the drag and trans communities. Then, in 2022, Jinkx took another bold step, coming out as a transgender woman. She explained that while she still embraced her non-binary identity, she also identified as trans feminine and had begun hormone therapy. Fans rallied behind her, celebrating her openness and honesty about her journey. Now, as a two-time Drag Race winner, having returned and dominated All-Star 7, the all-winners season, Jinkx Monsoon is living her most authentic life, both on stage and off. Whether starring in Broadway's Chicago or speaking out about trans rights, Jinkx continues to inspire countless fans to embrace who she is, unapologetically. Adore Delano. Adore Delano strutted into RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6 with a punk rock attitude, a raspy voice, and the charisma of a rebellious pop star. A former American Idol contestant turned drag sensation, Adore's charm, humor, and raw talent made her an instant fan favorite. She slayed the competition with a mix of grunge glam realness and heartfelt performances, ultimately placing in the top 3. She later returned for All-Stars 2, but famously walked away early, choosing to prioritize her mental health over the competition. But Adore's biggest revelation came years later. Off the runway and outside the Drag Race universe. In 2023, Adore came out as a transgender woman, sharing that she had been on hormones for a year before making the announcement public. She explained that she had always felt a deep connection to femininity, but the language and understanding weren't always there when she was younger. What made Adore's coming out so powerful was her vulnerability. She shared that she had struggled with gender identity for years, but feared losing her career, fans, and sense of self. However, in true Adore fashion, she embraced her truth with confidence and authenticity, receiving overwhelming love and support from fans and fellow queens alike. Now, Adore continues to break barriers, releasing music, performing worldwide, and serving as an inspiration for those navigating their own gender journeys. Whether she's belting out a rock anthem or fearlessly living in her truth, Adore Delano proves that she is, and always will be, a superstar. A mandatory meeting. A mandatory meeting may have just stepped into the Drag Race spotlight on Season 16, but her impact is already undeniable. With a name as iconic as her presence, Amanda brought a mix of campy humor, polished drag, and undeniable star power to the competition. But what fans didn't know when they first met her on screen was that Amanda was also on a deeply personal journey. A journey that would lead her to come out as a transgender woman after filming Wrapped. Shortly after her season aired, Amanda shared her truth with the world, revealing that she had been exploring her gender identity for years, but finally felt ready to embrace her trans identity publicly. She credited her experience on Drag Race, as well as the overwhelming support from her drag sisters and fans, for helping her feel confident in taking this step. Her announcement was met with love and celebration, as fellow queens and supporters praised her courage. Amanda expressed that she wanted to use her platform to advocate for trans visibility, sharing her experiences and uplifting others who might be navigating similar journeys. Amanda's coming out not only solidified her place in Drag Race history, but also showcased the power of self-discovery and community. As a rising star in the drag and trans communities, Amanda continues to slay, proving that embracing your truth is the most powerful transformation of all. Farrah Moan. When Farrah Moan stepped onto the Drag Race runway in Season 9, she instantly became a fan favorite, serving up flawless highlighter, ethereal beauty, and a soft-spoken yet sassy charm that made her unforgettable. She may have been known for her signature whiny voice and emotional moments, but beneath the glitz and giggles was a queen on a deeper journey of self-discovery. After competing on All Stars 4 and continuing to build her brand outside the show, Farrah publicly came out as a transgender woman in 2023. While she had previously expressed feelings of gender fluidity, it was only in recent years that she fully embraced and affirmed her trans identity. In her heartfelt announcement, she shared how drag had played a crucial role in helping her understand and connect with her femininity. Farrah opened up about her fears of coming out, worrying about how it might impact her career or how she would be perceived. However, she received an outpouring of love from fans and fellow queens, solidifying her place as a proud and visible trans woman in the drag world. Since coming out, she has used her platform to advocate for trans rights and representation, showing that she is more than just a stunning face. She is a fierce, fearless voice in the LGBTQ+ community. Now, Farrah continues to shine as both a drag performer and transgender advocate, proving that beauty isn't just about looks. It's about authenticity. Whether she's gracing the stage or standing up for trans visibility, Farrah Moan is a force to be reckoned with. Bosco. From the moment Bosco stepped into the Drag Race workroom on Season 14, she exuded confidence, wit, and a signature edgy aesthetic that set her apart. With her sharp-tongued humor, love for burlesque-inspired drag, and instantly recognizable arched eyebrows, Bosco quickly became a fan favorite. But beyond the fierce looks and flawless lip syncs, she was also undergoing a deeply personal journey, one she courageously shared with the world. In February 2022, while Drag Race Season 14 was still airing, Bosco publicly came out as a transgender woman. In an emotional and empowering statement, she revealed that she had been questioning her gender identity for a long time and had recently begun her transition. She expressed immense gratitude to her fellow Season 14 queens, many of whom were also on their own journeys of gender exploration, for providing a safe and loving space where she could fully embrace her truth. What made Bosco's coming out even more powerful was that it happened in real time. While fans were still watching her compete, she allowed audiences to witness her growth both as a performer and as a person, showing that self-discovery is an ongoing journey. The support she received from the Drag Race community was overwhelming, with fellow queens and fans flooding her with love and encouragement. Since coming out, Bosco has continued to use her platform to advocate for trans rights, celebrating her journey while also speaking out against transphobia in the drag and LGBTQ+ communities. Whether she's dominating a stage or breaking down barriers, Bosco proves that self-acceptance is the fiercest win of all. Mantle. Long before Drag Race became a cultural phenomenon, Mantle was already making waves in the entertainment industry. A multi-talented performer with experience in film, television, comedy, and music, Kelly entered RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6 with a unique blend of old-school Hollywood charm and razor-sharp wit. Unfortunately, she was eliminated first, but that didn't stop her from leaving a lasting impression on fans. What truly sets Kelly apart is her groundbreaking visibility as a non-binary and gender-fluid performer. Long before mainstream media began embracing non-binary identities, Kelly was living her truth unapologetically, speaking openly about her gender identity and refusing to be confined by traditional labels. She has expressed that she doesn't see herself as strictly male or female, instead existing in a fluid space where both masculinity and femininity coexist. Kelly made history in Hollywood when she became the first openly gender-fluid actor to be considered for both male and female categories at the Academy Awards for her role in Confessions of a Womanizer 2014. This was a monumental moment for non-binary and gender-fluid representation in the entertainment industry. Since her time on Drag Race, Kelly has continued to break barriers as an actor, comedian, and advocate. Whether she's starring in TV shows, making music, or using her platform to uplift non-binary and trans voices, Mantle remains an unstoppable force in both drag and Hollywood. RuPaul's Drag Race has always been a stage for self-expression, but for some queens, it became the gateway to embracing their true identity. Jinkx Monsoon, Delano, Tori Meeting, Farrah Moan, Mantle, and Bosco didn't just slay the competition, they stepped into their authentic selves, coming out as trans women, non-binary, or gender fluid after their time on the show. Their courage to live openly has shattered stereotypes, challenged norms, and inspired countless fans. Drag Race continues to evolve, proving that the fiercest thing you can do, on stage or off, is to be unapologetically yourself. Here's to these queens and all those on their own journeys. Because at the end of the day, living your truth is the ultimate win.